It ends then down in Berkshire, Reading 0, Sheffield United 1. Illiman and Jai with the goal that takes Sheffield United 7 points clear of third place Middlesbrough. They have won that all-important game in hand. Mark Duffy and Chris Morgan alongside me. Let's start with you, Mark. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
Yeah, look, at this stage of the season, it's just about picking those points up, and at times it wasn't pretty. We had to dig in, especially early on in the second half. I thought Reading came out and really opened up a little bit and started to put pressure on us. But as I say, we dug in, and I talked about it on the comms about making those penetrating runs. And one of the only times in the game where Ollie's made that run, we've found him, and Illiman's been in the right place at the right time to put it in. So I'm sure the lads will be absolutely delighted with that victory. Well worked, the goal, wasn't it? In a game of not very many opportunities.
Yeah, a game of little quality, really, if we're being fair. But like we said before, it didn't matter. It didn't matter about anything else other than result tonight. And 1-0 away from home, 3 points, and the 7 point gap, which is massive. I think massive.
And how much of a blow is that to Middlesbrough?
Yeah, it will be a blow to them. There's no denying it. They'll be watching that game tonight and hoping and praying that Sheffield United trip up. But for us, it's just about going there and doing the job that we needed to do. It doesn't matter if you go there and you blitz Reading and win 4-5-0 or you scrap a 1-0 win. It's at this stage of the season solely about those 3 points, and that's it.
What was the key to victory tonight, Chris, do you think?
Control, composure, I think character. Questions are being asked. We spoke before about Reading being good at home, only losing 3 games all season. That'll have been highlighted in the right way by the staff in the pre-match. Both teams needed something tonight, and we didn't go there. We didn't go gung-ho, thinking panic. Reading the press, reading whatever, thinking we've got to go, we've got to get the 3 points. It was controlled. And we said before, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what type of game it was. We didn't have to play well. It didn't have to be pretty. It was just about get back on the horse, get back on, and just go and get 3 points. Do what you're good at. And I thought, obviously, Wes, the back five, kept a clean sheet, stuck in there. It's not easy at times when it's just long balls. You've got to be concentrated, and you've got to be prepared to get kicked in the head at times, like Bash did. Unfortunately, it was from his own player, but end of the day, it's one of them. Ollie's got to clear it, and he's probably saying, "Bash, get out of the way, mate." So, little bit of blood on the side of the head, but Bash will take that.
Absolutely. We did see Illiman go off. We saw McAtee go off, and we keep our fingers crossed now, of course, that those injuries aren't too serious, because they're big players for United. They're flair players. They are the ones that can make something happen, unlock the door. Yeah,
definitely. And I thought both players performed really well tonight. Obviously, slight concerns over Illiman, because obviously, he was holding looked like his hip flexor. Hopefully it's just a little bit of fatigue, and he hasn't tweaked that, because it's one of those funny positions where it can just sort of irritate you. And it's not so much when you're running, it's more when you're kicking the ball. Hopefully, as I say, it's just a little bit of fatigue. McAtee just looks like a little bit of cramp. Obviously, it's a big pitch. He's played a lot of games recently. Obviously, we just fingers crossed that both of them are fine.
And in terms of getting that win, in terms of securing automatic promotion, how far off are they now, do you think?
It's a bold statement. I don't want people to, I don't want this to haunt me, but I think 7 points at this stage of the season is huge. Yes, Middlesbrough are playing well. They're a real good team. I think since Michael Carrick's gone in there, he has turned them round. Whatever he's done, whether he's injected confidence, whether he's given them a new platform to play from, they've been a good team. But I think, realistically, you know, they've got to win 3 more games than us. And yeah, there's 11 games left, so people are possibly sat listening to this and thinking, well, yeah, it's still doable. But teams at this stage of the season, yeah, I think it's massive. I really do. I think we've got another massive game here against Luton on Saturday, and again, all eyes will be on it. You talk about pressure. Every game now is going to have different types of pressure. You know, Luton sat in 5th, are they? So again, a good team. But I think the game tonight, if you look at it, people, particularly Middlesbrough, will be thinking Sheffield United tonight, go to Reading, get beat, it's 4 points. They've got Luton at home then, and that's difficult. You know, Middlesbrough would have been thinking, and this is what players do, they'll be thinking, if they get beat at Reading, and then they've got Luton at home, that's tough. If they slip up there as well, and confidence is going, we win, we're a point behind them. And all of a sudden, you start getting a little bit excited. Yeah. And then tonight, you're getting in bed thinking, we're 7 points behind. And yeah, you know, the Middlesbrough players will think, yeah, we can keep going. But I genuinely believe that that's a massive dent to Middlesbrough tonight.
Yeah, 100%. They will be thinking exactly what Morgan just said then, is they look at the games, you know, Middlesbrough, Reading really good at home, you know, potential a banana skin there for them, and you sort of look and you sort of start calculating what the league might look like in 10 days time and stuff, and then when it doesn't go to plan, it's like, oh, you know, it does, it has that knock-on effect. But you know, for us, we've just got to continue to just go game by game and just keep chalking those games off, because, you know, as I say, tonight it wasn't fantastic, but it doesn't matter at this stage of the season. It is all about just, you know, picking those points up, and no matter how you do it, that's all that counts. And obviously the likes of Flecky coming on today, experienced player, Sharpie coming on, been there and done it. So, you know, it's fantastic that we can bring such players on.
Fellas, thank you for your time. It's been a successful night for Sheffield United. The gap to third is 7 points again. Middlesbrough play at Swansea on Saturday, just in case you were interested, you possibly weren't. But Sheffield United have another big game here against Luton Town, and some big ones coming up. They go to Sunderland next Wednesday. I'll be back in the chair with you for that one. Then it's the FA Cup, still a place in the FA Cup semi-final to play for as the Blades host Blackburn. Then it's a trip to Norwich, and then at home to Wigan. 2 more games you can follow with us here on SUTV Live. It was a huge game tonight, make no mistake about it, but Sheffield United won that game in hand. 7 points between them and third place Middlesbrough, 11 games to go. That's how close they are. From all of us here, it's bye for now.